welcome to my channel. I'm Amy Sylvester. We're just going to go about our normal day today and bring you along. We are currently going to go over to a friend's house for my ladies group that I do. We read the same book together, and it's always just a nice refreshing time in the week, and Graham gets to play with friends. So today it's snowing and it's cold outside, and it's just getting colder and more snowy. So we're just gonna go play at the McDonald's play place, right, buddy? We do that sometimes because when you live in the cold, where are you supposed to play? What are you supposed to do? We go to the gym, we do that. He goes to preschool, we plays there. We play at home, but you gotta have some other places to play. So what are you eating back there, silly? So we're gonna go play at the McDonald's play place, and I'm gonna work on my computer for a bit, do a little writing. Right, buddy?
Uh-huh.
You gonna have some fun?
Yeah.
Get some energy out?
And eat.
And eat some food. Okay, bye.
Hello, we are going again all day.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go to Aldi because that's where we get our groceries most of the time. Most of the time. Not all
Yeah,
the time.
but sometimes we go to Walmart.
Yeah, we go kind of everywhere, but we look for deals, and we like
Yeah,
Aldi.
we don't.
And
there are stores where you can't shop outside. It's too cold and too warm.
no, we're not going any outside shopping because it's cold. So we are gonna go to Aldi now and get a few groceries, and I thought I might let Grambo do a little bit of the filming, so we'll see how that goes.
Hi, we are at Aldi, and here is some of the aisles. We have a bakery over there. This isn't a new Aldi. So yeah, we get some orange juice and stuff. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shop around these aisles, and we're gonna get what we need. There is some regular donuts, as you can see, and you can see some chocolate sprinkled ones and some not chocolate sprinkled ones. And there's some white ones, but I'm not tall enough to see them. Not chocolate ones again, and those again. Ooh, and here's some that are already boxed. Okay, some vanilla ones, so there they are. I wanted to show you them. Fun. And here we have some tomatoes. Tiny bags, more tomatoes. Those tomatoes. Look at this tomato. Oh, you only can see my foot. Here's some peppered apples. Here's a pumpkin. Another pumpkin. And some flowers. And a cat. You're good.
We're back from the store, and I always feel so flustered sometimes when I'm trying to get my groceries out of the car, get Graham inside. It's sleeting, snowing, ice is falling from the trees because it's at that freezing point where like it's still frozen, but things are trying to melt. So anyway, just falls all around you. Anyway, so I'm like so flustered trying to get all these groceries in. Anyway, we're home and we're good. But I was thinking about it, like we just kind of do our vlogs and talk and bring you along for the day, but I don't always include Corey because he works a lot. So how about we give you a glimpse of what he does? Here he is. I'm going to share with you a little bit of what he's doing right now. Okay. I mentioned that I was writing today, and I just wanted to share with you a little bit about what I was writing about. I was writing on the topic of waiting, and I'll share the link in the description below. So you just have to hit the like show more or whatever at the bottom of the description of the video. If you would like to check out the article, I'll link it. It just basically, it's a post about going from one season of waiting to the next season, and that if I don't know, maybe you guys can tell me, is that kind of life that you're always waiting for something? Are you waiting for anything? I'd love to know, like, just the whole concept of like, I sat in a season of waiting while I didn't get married till I was 34, and like that was a long season of waiting, and then now we're waiting to adopt, and there's other seasons of waiting that, you know, I could go into, but I would just love to know, like, how do you wait? Do you wait well? Because I'm always trying to figure out a way to get through things quicker, more efficiently. Whether it's something stupid like a household task, I'm like, okay, this takes me way too long. Like, how can I make it go faster? Or something like travel, or I don't know, just everything. Too complicated things like finding your spouse, or at least it was complicated for me. And then especially right now, just in the season of waiting to adopt, it just feels like there should be a faster, better, easier way to do this, and it just feels impossible. So and I can just kind of want to stomp my feet like a toddler and just irritated with the timeline that we're on, so, or like the lack of a timeline. So anyway, I'll link, like I said, I'll link the article below if you're interested at all. Check it out, and I'd love to know if you'll comment here, or you can comment at the bottom of the article. Just how do you handle waiting, and what are you waiting on? Are you in a season of waiting? Are you waiting for a new job? Are you waiting for a spouse? Are you waiting to get pregnant? Are you waiting to have a child? Are you waiting to move? Are you waiting for the love of God stop snowing, or whatever? It can be something really small or really big. But I would love to know if you're in a season of waiting with me. And how do you wait? Are you a patient person? Do you just take things as they come? Or are you like me and you try to control it and you want more control? So go check it out and let me know your thoughts. Okay, that's been most of our day today. We have run errands. I went to my small group this morning. We're reading the same book. It's called Better Than My Dreams. And we only have a few chapters left, but it's been so good. I'll link it below if you want to find out about it. It's one of my fave books by Paula Reinhardt. And so you should check it out. It's really good. I mean, it's so good for like whatever life phase you're in. So I'll link it below. I meant to say that earlier in the vlog, but yeah, so Better Than My Dreams is what I'm doing with my small group of ladies, all the moms that we get together every week, and just talk about life and pray and read this book. And it's just like a super big encouragement to be together with those awesome ladies who they're very supportive. And so it's just been a day of like, that's what we did. We did that this morning, and Graham gets to play with all the kids. It's like super fun for him too. And Corey's been at work, and then we went by McDonald's because, like I said, it's been like, you know what? I'll even just show you. You'll see what our life is like here in Chicagoland. You see all the snow. It's snowing currently. This is what it's like. So you just have to get creative as a mom and say, okay, well, what can we do that's not, you know, boring, constantly boring. And me trying to come up with stuff at home with my very active, almost 5-year-old. That's weird to say, almost 5. That's crazy. And so we do end up going to like Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, play places, and they have a lot of really good indoor ones here. I've noticed that like down south when we visit family, a lot of the play places are outside, which would be pointless here, I feel like. So we did that, and I wrote an article. I'm a freelance writer, for those of you who don't know. And so I just did one article while he played and made friends. And then we left from there. Oh, and then this is kind of a big deal. We had an adoption call, which if you're, I don't know what brought you to our channel, but we're so glad you're here. But we are on this adoption journey, and we've had a broken match, our third one. And so I just was calling another agency just to see like what our options are. And I don't know if we're going to move on anything or change anything at this point after the call. She's going to send me a follow-up email, but we talked for about 30 minutes. I told her our story and our journey and our family story and what led us to adoption, and just kind of our adoption journey with how we've had broken adoptions and stuff. So it was good to just kind of be heard. And then I called my specialist through our current agency and just talked things with her. And because the adoption failed, they're going to send us our funds back, the match funds anyway. And just wanted to solidify that and just share with her that the journey's been tough, and she knows that it's been tough on us. But just that, like, you know, as things become like, okay, we're going to have to redo our home study in May, and just stuff like that of like, okay, how much longer do we stay in the process? And there's nothing she can do. She can't make an adoption happen, but I do want her to know where we are with things. And even though it's fluid and it changes. So I called her, and it's really nice to be able to do that at the play place. It's a little bit loud, but Graham can play, and I can have a little bit more focused conversations. So, so I basically just had like a work day. We were only there like an hour and a half, but it was good because he could play and get energy out, and I could sit there and just write and make these calls that, like I said, it's a little loud in the background, but I could at least focus a little bit better than when I'm home. And he wants to play with mommy, which is great, and it's a great gift. But it also makes it difficult to have clear times of just quiet where you can like complete your thought. So that's been our day. We're home now, and I'm just going to put groceries away and start dinner soon. And then Corey will get home this evening, and we'll just chill out until bed, and then preschool tomorrow, and the whole thing starts over again. So thanks for coming along for our very normal day as we journey towards adoption and just kind of share our life with you. And I'll just tag on that as the weeks develop, we do have some change coming in our family. That's not even adoption related, but we have some fun things possibly coming. And we have decided, like, we're new to the YouTube thing, but we've decided that we're going to keep recording and keep just documenting everything. And we're just going to share it and see if people want to follow along. And I'll just share with you some of the things that might be coming as like a longer trip. And so we're just excited to kind of, bring you along for that. And we're just trying to make the most of this season of waiting and adoption. And just like Graham's turning 5 in a couple weeks, we just want to, make the most of it. And many of you already probably know this, that Corey's been working overtime and double time for months and months now. And so a break is really needed. And so we're excited. And my husband's a good man, and he's been doing it so we could afford this adoption and other things that we've needed to pay for. So I'm so thankful that he's been able to do it, but then also just it's because he sacrificed for our family. So it'll be nice to have some concentrated time with him off, away from work, and can just be family focused. So as things develop, I promise we will share here, and as we get more things planned and more things solidified and concrete, then we will certainly be sharing them. But we're in the process, and so we'll let you know. And thanks so much. If you don't follow us consistently, please do, because this is going to be one of the first places we share that the adoption is happening, and even some of these other big fun things that might be coming in the next few months, we'll reveal them here very soon. So thanks, subscribe below.
And if you're new to our channels, just hit that notification button and hit the channel button. It'll come up to our channels. So